Again, and welcome to Azurefish by Lucas Paha. Did you hear that, Azurefish? You are apparently the creation of a man named Lucas Paha. What do you think about that, I created myself. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, well, regardless of whether you create yourself or not, it cannot be denied that Lucas Paha is the deity of your world, the creation. Yes, the person who created it. Automatic deity status has been awarded to him in your mind, I would imagine. No comment on that? I'm thinking about it. Alright, take your time to think of a response, but make sure it isn't too offensive, alright? Just make sure you aren't offending too many people with your response, whatever you choose it to be, okay? Yes, thank you. Just don't offend anyone, please. Thanks. Probably the best way for you to not offend anyone is probably just to not even say anything. So you're doing well, Azurefish. Just keep not saying anything about that, alright? Just keep not saying anything about it, and hopefully people will forget that you are even expected to say anything about that at all. Say something about what now? That's what I'm talking about, Azurefish. For once, I manipulate, influence, never mind. Never mind, Azurefish. For once, you're doing my bidding. Your own bidding, which is my bidding, which just happens to be my bidding. But really, it's your own bidding, because it's good for you. What's good for me, it happens to be what's good for you. By design, I might add. It's by design that it's true. Whose design, you asked? That is definitely not the direction in which you want to take it, alright? We already went through that. We already covered that as good as we needed to do by saying that we should not cover it. Alright, you ready to do this? It's all about acrobatics. The belly flop. And go! Yes, big splash. Not perfect. Just an 8. Just an 8. Hopefully was a half, because we need 8.5 to do this. Alright, double flop. Booyah! I call that perfection. Yes, that was indeed a perfect 10. Yes, that was indeed a perfect 10, you stupid caterpillar. For once, maybe you're not as stupid as you look. That was a little bit to the left, Azurefish. It's probably an 8 or 9. Or 7. Okay, it's a 7. That's not good. We need to do better. But let's see, hopefully we can do better now. Kicks. Oh. Bad. Oh, gosh, we already failed. Alright, well, let's just do these for practice. We know we're not going to win now. Absolutely no way we can win. Let's just practice our skills, get to 9s. Perfect dive. That looked very not perfect, but what did we get? A 7. Doing the flip-flop. There's a flip-flop, an average of 7.6. That was fun. Such fun. Yay, fun. I know what you really wanted to say. It also starts with an F. Yes, so it does, huh? It doesn't really matter, though. Because that doesn't get me any bit closer to saying it. Alright? Hello. You know what would totally turn this into actually being fun? Like the word and not just a cover-up for another one? If I could actually complete this race in a time under 1 minute, like in the range of 59 seconds, somewhere in there, I'm already failing. There's no way. I didn't go sideways. I went up and then down. I'm lost. Already dead. That's no attitude to have. Ah, you're lecturing me about attitude. Well, that's ironic. It's ironic somehow, I think. Oh, look, we forgot that we were supposed to do the double jump. Oh, look at that. We forgot that we were supposed to do that thingy. Or, at least a single jump that's really, really long. We forgot about that, huh? That means we're going to lose. That means that no speed boost can help us now, doesn't it? That means there's absolutely no way that we're going to complete this race in time that we needed to complete it. Isn't that right? We got 1 second, and you ran into a wall. Feel. Well said, Azurefish. Well said. You indeed failed. You were failing extremely hard, too. Extremely. 17 seconds of feel. Alright, well, let's come back and play again right now. Alright, Catchopus. Oh, give me that. You've said that a billion times. Now, say that... Oh, you got under 59 seconds. Say that for me once, would you? Catchopus? That's the only way I can get that little achievement. And I need every last achievement because I am a completionist. I'm a perfectionist completionist. And proud of it. Yeah, proud of being a completionist. Perfectionist. Yes, everything must be absolutely perfect or I'm going to pull my hair out. I don't have much hair left. In fact, I've got a little bit left. But, I guess really the good thing is that I don't have to get a haircut very often. Like ever. Haven't gotten a haircut in months. Years, perhaps. Probably years. If I'm pulling out my hair, that'd probably be many years, unless I liked it 1 inch or less. And I don't. Right now it is actually, honestly, probably more like 1 foot long. So, that's all a lie, every bit of it, except for the foot long. That's probably not. Completely. It's long. Okay, it's long. Back already? Well, it's not a wow moment, idiot Catchopus. It's not a wow moment, alright? We failed. We failed to beat your race in the time that we wanted. Alright, that's a fail. That's not a wow moment, okay? Okay, it shouldn't even be a wow. You failed. Wow. Wow, you failed. I'm so... No one's surprised. No one's saying, wow, he failed again. Wow. Unless they're saying it with great... And I'm underestimating here. With great sarcasm, alright? Great is definitely an understatement. They would have to be saying that with extreme sarcasm. Alright. Sarcasm to the point where no one thinks that they're actually not being sarcastic, okay? And then, to me, that's the best type of sarcasm. The subtle kind that leaves you wondering whether they meant that sarcastically or not, that's the kind where people cut each other's heads off for thinking that they were saying something that was offensive. In fact, it wasn't. And now I'm going to be hated on in the comments because there's only one group of people who cuts heads off still. And if there was not going to be hate before, there's going to be hate now, because saying that is definitely making it obvious that I'm being a bit, discriminatory, let's just say, in a bad way, in a very bad way, and that doesn't save me either saying that. Oh well, just know that I'm sorry. Not. If you're so sensitive, you deserve all the hate you get in the comments. That's right, all my loyal sheeple. Attack the infidel. Ah, confused, are you? Confused by that use of the word, infidel? You confused yet? Alright, well that's... I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. Like I ever did, though. Like I ever did. Nope. Alright, that ends this episode. Thanks for watching it. Goodbye.